Hello everyone, my name is Naneo, and today I was requested to give a kind of tutorial on Among Us and kind of what it's all about. So, the first thing to know is this is Polus. This is only one of many maps that you can play. Maybe I'll do another tutorial on those later, but this is the one that we're going to start with is Polus. So you'll start out as either crew or an imposter. And the main goal is for the crew to finish their tasks and try and figure out who the imposter is. And for the imposters, it's to try and kill everybody that they can before they're voted out. Usually there's two imposters. If the crew gets both imposters out, they win. Or if they finish tasks before everybody is killed, then the crewmates win. So I just kind of wanted to go around and kind of show off all the tasks that crew can have on Polus, and then kind of explain each of them. So this first one here on the ship, you'll start with only a certain number of these. Not all these will be on the first thing. So usually you'll only have like one or two long tasks, like one normal task that everybody has, and then like four short tasks that anybody could have. So we'll start with this one. This is a task that everybody will have if it is available. So if say you go up and you do this and then like you see that like two people run away and don't do this, most likely they're imposters because they didn't realize that, hey, we have this task all together. So yeah, most likely they're imposters. Then there's this one. Usually only three people can have this task, so if you see a fourth person come up to it, you're probably like, huh, one of us four is not who they say they are. So that's one, two. We'll start in electrical. So electrical is something that the imposters can sabotage. And when the electrical is sabotaged, lights will go out. You won't be able to see much around you. You'll have a little bit of light around you. You have to come up here, flip some switches in order to make that fixed so that you can see again. This makes it easier for imposters to kill since the crewmates can't see, but the imposters still can. So this is a download. You'll usually only have one of these during each round. So uh, we just wait for it to download. Sometimes you can watch imposters try to fake this task. It takes about 5 to like 11 seconds to do the whole thing. If they stand on it for too long, you can sit there and count while they're on it. And if they take too long, sometimes you could be like, huh. Or if they don't stay on it long enough, you can be like, yo, what's up? This is security. So you can check cams. So like you can see the dummy here on cams. Sometimes you can catch a murder going. What I like to do when I'm on cams is like I usually find vitals like right here, and I'll get off of them so the camera lights will go off, and then I get back on them and they'll think that I had stopped watching, but then they'll come up and murder, and then yeah. So, but yeah, you see that little light blinking, that means somebody's on cams. So if you're an imposter, you want to watch out for those cam lights. Don't want to accidentally get caught in 4K. This is wires. Everybody has wires. If that task is there, everybody will have it. And if you don't have it and somebody says, hey, I have wires, you can be like, no, we don't. And then, yeah, they're the imposter most likely. This is a vent right here. If I was imposter, this would be lit up red, and I'd be able to jump into this and then, like, vent around the map. Also, an engineer can do this, but it's limited. They can only do it, like, one time, and then they have, like, a 25-second cooldown, whereas imposters can do it as many times as they want. Alright, let's go down into O2. By the way, dropship is where you start for the first part of the round. And then I just finished electrical here and security where cams is. And then this is where wires is to get fixed. I'm just now coming down into O2 right here. And Yeah. So we'll start with tree room. This one, you can do this. Gotta match these up. And then ta-da, that one's done. This is another vent area that connects to that one up there. This is another download area. Like I said, you'll only have one of these, but just for the sake of things to show you where all the downloads are, we'll go ahead and do that. This is the canister area. So if somebody says that they were doing canisters, this is what they were doing. So, ta-da! Done with that task. Easy peasy. This is garbage chute. You just hold this down to empty the trash. Ta-da! That one's done. This is considered water wheels. It's boiler room. People get killed in here all the time. This is also a really slow task. You have to hold down and go in a circle. Hold down left mouse and go in a circle. And then this is water jug. You just fill up one water jug into the other by holding down the button. And then that's all of that area. Oh, this is a node. This is called a node. When you open it up, you have to do a little maze in order to complete it. There's tons of these different ones around the map. People can be assigned the same one, so just because you get on one node and somebody else comes up and gets on the same node does not mean that they're imposter. People can have the same one. It didn't used to be like that, but it is nowadays. There's another node up here. This is considered Death Valley. This right here, because there's a vent right here that connects to security and O2. So it's really easy to kill here and then run away. Or if somebody's killed up here, usually you take the vent and get here and then run away. So that's considered Death Valley right there. And then this node right here is notorious for getting people killed. Usually if I have this one, I do it right off the bat to get it done and over with. So, this one is a reboot Wi-Fi. You have to turn it down, let it stay there for a bit. You come back in like a minute and then it'll be complete. This is where you do your uploads after you've done your downloads. So I did my download up here in electrical, and then there was one in O2. So then this is where you come in order to upload your downloads. And it's the same thing, you have to wait here for about 10 to 11 seconds. And then yeah, I have another one to upload, but I'm not going to worry about doing all of them. But yeah, this is communications. This is where you come to upload all of the downloads that you download. We're just going to leave this for now until it's done. Usually on your taskbar, it'll let you know how much time you have left. So, and then this is weapons. You come here to destroy asteroids. If visible tasks are on, you'll be able to see somebody doing this. It'll shoot off little things up there and it'll prove that they have the task and they're not imposter. But most of the time people play without visuals on. So this is another download. Sit here, wait for it to download. There's another vent right here. This one connects to, I believe, that one in there, and this one, and then there's another one there, I think. Or maybe it's just these three that are connected. That one, and that one. We'll find out when I switch to imposter. But yeah, there's a little note down here that's kind of hard to see. This is another notorious place to get killed. And then somebody vent away. Along with this one right here. This other third water wheel. And then that finishes off all the water wheels. That's all three water wheels. So there's one here, and one here. And then there's a download there, a download there, a download there, and then you do your uploads in here. Alright. And then wires again. There's some wires here. You'll only have to do 3 sets of wires if you have wires. And if you have wires, everybody will have wires. Um, but usually how it goes is if you get your first one in electrical, it'll usually send you to office and then one up here in laboratory. There's like 3 different ones here in laboratory. But yeah, so sometimes you'll get electrical, then you'll get this wires right here, and then you'll get like a laboratory one, or you'll get that one, and then like an office one, and then one of these. And sometimes you'll just get office and then like 2 up here. So yeah. This is the second part of water jug. So I did 1 water jug right there, and then the second part is right here in office. You just hold it down again. Ta-da! And then in here, these 2 tasks, if they are available, everybody will have them. So again, if you don't see somebody come up here and do their swipe card, usually it'll be second round, because after the first round, you'll start here, and then after somebody calls a body, you'll all be shifted here to the office. So, and then once you guys are ready to do the second round, you'll all start in here, and then you all run off to go do your own things. And most of the time, if these 2 are available, everybody will run off to do these 2. So if you don't see somebody kind of follow you, you can kind of suss them, but, you know, everybody plays the game differently, so. And then this is another download. I don't know why I decided to do it. Just habit, I guess. Oh yeah. And card swipe can be a little tricky sometimes when you end up doing it. You have to do it just at the right speed. Sometimes it'll say no, too fast, or oh, too slow. So I've just gotten really good at doing it. This one, you just flip the card over and then you scan it. It's usually pretty fast. This is vitals. This is where you can look to see if people are still alive or not. If you see somebody's dead, what you're going to want to do is run down here to admin. And admin will show you where everybody's at on the map currently. So, say there was somebody dead, I would most likely suspect either specimen or boiler room. But since I see that there's 4 here, I know that's me. So I would probably go check weapons and then boiler room, and if there was no bodies dead in there, I would run off to specimen to see who was in there. And along the way, I'd be trying to keep track of who I'm passing and stuff like that to figure out who might have done it. So, admin and vitals are a really big part. I'm not sure why this is here, but every once in a while I find like a shapeshifter down here trying to shape shift into somebody else and then run off. So, this is another vent area. Let's see. What else? What else? This is temperature by lava. You just try and match that number. Once you get to it, task is complete. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And that's right there to the right of office. Let's see. What's next? This is another node area and another venting area. This vent goes inside into there, where that one is, right there. And it also goes down into here, right down here, I believe. So, that is those. Okay. This is just another node area. All the nodes are outside, by the way. There's another node right here. This is just to the right of dropship, so when you come off, it's like right here. We will go find the other node real fast too before I head into laboratory. So that one's done. Maybe I'll stop by storage first. This is the other node. So all the node locations, when you start at dropship, there's one here, there's one here, there's one here, one here, one here, and then one here. So yeah, those are all the node locations. Somebody said that they have names and stuff, but I don't know if it really helps to know the names of them. If it does, I don't know what it is. We'll do storage. This is another place where a lot of people end up getting killed. There's a vent right here. It's easy to be closed in here because imposters can close doors. You get trapped in here, you have to try and open the door. Usually they come up, they kill you, and then they vent away. But you just hold down this to fill up your gas tank. Then you run off to go fill up the fuel. And I'm not sure, but I think only one person can have this task, but I'm not completely sure on that one. And you just continue up to here. Ta-da! That's it for that one. And in here is lab. So from dropship into lab. This is called drill right here. This is what I'm about to do. It's called drill. And you just have to click these until they're gone. Just keep clicking, and they'll go away. And ta-da, that one's done. And those little nodes out here that I was talking about, you usually only have one of them. You do it, and then you come in here to do second half a node, which is basically just coming in here and clicking the switch. Ta-da, you're done. And like whatever one you have will be different. So node IRO, yeah. So since I've done all the nodes, I get to click all of them, but you would only have to come in here and click one. So yep, this is the temperature inside. So temperature outside is right here, and then temperature inside is right here. Temperature outside will go up, and temperature inside goes down. So this is -14. Ta-da! Okay. And then we have the telescope. You have to kind of search around trying to find where it's at, and it'll beep louder the closer you get to the object. But what I do is I just kind of memorized where everything was, because this never changes. This is always the same. So it makes it a lot faster to find everything. So yeah. Then you just hold it on it, and it's done. This is another like two-parter task. You start this up, and then it'll take about a minute to finish. So you come back to this one later. Medbay is a very important one. It depends on how you play, because if you have visual tasks off, this can be seen right here. But if you don't have it, then you can still clear people using this, because if you stand on it and somebody else stands on it, it'll say waiting for other player. So you can be like, oh, they actually have the task. So then you can get off and they can get on, and you can see if they have it. And it'll tell you that, hey, waiting for other player. So that's a way to clear people. Not a lot of people like to play that way because they feel like it's cheating. I don't care either way. Usually I'll just come up if somebody's here, somebody's here. If somebody's not, then they're not. So I don't usually wait around for people. These are where the other wires are. There's one here. There's some wires here. And then there's wires here. So you just connect these. And they also have symbols here. So like if you're colorblind, you can still connect them if it's easier for you that way. But yeah, there's also another vent here that leads outside, like out right there. And then I think the other one goes into admin. So right here goes to here, and then admin down here, I think. Yeah. Okay, I think that's all of lab for now. So this is called decontam. This is top decontam. So this right here is top decontam. You go down into specimen. This is specimen, and then this is considered bottom specimen, or bottom decontam right here. And then you get connected to admin and office again. So here's another download here. You just sit here for 10 to 11 minutes, or 11 seconds. Sorry, that'd be way too long. And then this one is the sort task. So you just put everything where it needs to go. And then it's done. Ta-da! This one is unlock manifolds, I believe. And you just go in order. Had this glitch out on me one time. And I was doing it in order, and it kept saying I did it wrong, and I had to leave the game because I couldn't finish that task. This is called Simon Says. It's basically what it is. You just do what it says. And it's notorious for getting interrupted by bodies being found and stuff like that. And it's really annoying to get interrupted. Ta-da! Much easier when bodies aren't being called in the middle of it. But yeah, so that's those. Let me go finish the 2 long tasks, the 2-parter tasks. I'll show you how to do those. So once your Wi-Fi is done, it'll show on here, say, hey, you can reboot Wi-Fi now. So you go up here, you turn it back on, you wait for a moment, and ta-da, it's complete. And then the next one is the vials, the test tubes in lab. That's these right here. And then you just find the red one, you click the red, and then you're done. And that's pretty much all of them. So those are just downloads. That's a download. These are uploads. Again, the uploads are one here, one here. Oh wait, not there. One here, one here, one right there, one right in there. Then there's one right there in specimen. And I don't think there's one in labs. So, is there a download in here? No, there's not. Okay. So, one of those brain fart moments, you know? And then once you do your download, you go to upload and communications. Alright, let's switch up and maybe try doing something else. Alright, so let's see. Outside, be imposter. Okay, so be imposter. So now I'm the imposter. I can go around and I can kill people. So I have a kill button, I have a vent button, I have a report button for when I find bodies, and then I can also sabotage. So when you open up the sabotage menu, you can close doors. These are doors. And then there's to open the doors, you do this, and you see the ones that are lit up. You just click them to open. Ta-da! You can run out. So let me go to sabotage communications. Communications makes it so that you cannot see. So you can't use the cameras. So when you're on cameras, it looks like this. And it also makes it, oh, this is also how you vent. And you choose which one you want to come out of. This is where communications is to clean it, fix it. Okay. And this is what vitals looks like. It says comms disabled. So you can't see vitals and you can't see that, and you also can't see your tasks on the map. So like where it says that there's something here in office, like it'll disappear. So you can't see where your tasks are. In order to fix this, you have to open it and then you have to dial it to where it has the same wavelength. Ta-da! It's all fixed. And then let's see, there's the light one, and then we'll do reactor last. So I'm not sure how reactor is gonna work on on practice mode. But yeah, so this is where you'll come to fix lights. Gotta wait for it to cool down. Okay, I'll turn off lights. When you are crewmate, this will dim your light down to like just barely around you, but as imposter you can still see everything. In order to fix it, you come here and you flip all the ones that are off and it fixes it just like that. Now for reactor, I'm not sure how this is going to work on on practice mode, but you have to get somebody to hold down one side and then another person to hold down the other side. Sorry, that's my cat. He wants attention. His name's Happy. This is the other side of reactor, so both two players have to, one has to hold here and one has to hold the other one, so we'll see how that works. And if they don't get to it in time, the imposters win. So, yeah. I don't think this will work in practice mode. So, yeah. I'm not sure how that's going to work. Because, yeah, I don't have a second person on here. So, yeah, that'll just run down until the imposters win. Guess I can go kill somebody while we're waiting. Somebody in boiler, I'll go kill them. So yeah, you have your kill button here. You get close to somebody, you do that, and then you also get a report button. So I can report, and wow. They all voted already, what the heck? It's like they know who it is. But yeah, so I killed that one dummy, and they all get to vote. Voting begins now. I'll probably just vote myself, I'm gonna guess. Oh wow, they didn't vote me. Cool. But yeah, so you get to choose who you want to vote for, and then you can proceed, and if somebody was voted out, they'll land in the lava. They go away, they're ghosts now. And then, I guess that's it for that one. What's this one? Oh, Scientist. Not many people play with Scientist, but I think it's kind of cool, because you can check vitals anywhere you're at, and you can see if there's somebody dead or not. And as you're running around, it'll slowly go away like that, and then you have to complete tasks to get that to come back. So if you go complete a task, it'll give you more time to look at vitals. So let's go do a download, I guess. Upload, sorry. And then you'll see that we get it back. Ta-da! Now you can look at it again. You only have so long to look at vitals before it'll go away, so you kind of have to really pick and choose when you want to do it. So it gives you a little bit more accurate detail, and if you say that you're scientist in the very beginning, like, you'll be able to pretty much clear yourself if it's pretty close to the beginning, because if you say that you're scientist and then somebody else says, no, I'm scientist, then you can be like, oh, they must be imposter. They're trying to say that they're scientists when I'm not. So you can always go like, hey, let's do a 50-50. You kill them, then you can kill me. Or you can kill me and then you can kill them. Because, yeah, they're obviously imposter if they're trying to say that they're scientist. Because only one person can be scientist at a time. Let's see, Guardian Angel. Not many people use Guardian Angel. This is also kind of what you look like as a ghost, just without the wings. And it's a lot easier to get to tasks and stuff when you're floating around. And you can also follow people and whatnot. But as the Guardian Angel, what you want to do is you'll follow somebody around that you think they're going to get killed. And when you see the imposter come towards them, you can put that on them. And then if they try to get killed within the next few seconds, they will be saved instead of being killed. Not many people use it. It's really hard to use anyway, and it really makes the imposter super mad. So the engineer is also a crewmate, but they can vent, and it'll be blue for them. And they can vent, and then when they come out, they have a timer that cools down to when they can vent again. Whereas imposters can keep venting over and over as many times as they want. And the shapeshifter is an imposter that can shapeshift. So what I see a lot of times is shapeshifters come down here, they try and hide, then they'll shapeshift into somebody else, then they'll run up and they'll kill somebody, and they'll try and make it fairly obvious that, hey, look, I killed this person. And then somebody will report it and be like, hey, I saw blue kill there. And yeah. The shapeshifter has to watch for this though, because once this runs out, you shapeshift back into yourself, and you don't want to be in front of somebody when that happens. So you want to go hide before you turn back into yourself. And I think that's pretty much it. Let's see. Yep, that's pretty much it. And that's the game of Among Us. Oh, you also have an emergency button if you see something. Like one time I saw somebody, I was in here, and I saw somebody shapeshift, and I could just barely see through the wall their shapeshift, and I saw the last letter of their name. So as soon as I came out, I ran to the button, and I was like, emergency meeting, and I did that. And I told them, hey, this is the shapeshifter, blah, blah, blah. I saw them, their last letter of their name was this, and then, yeah, we got them out, So yeah, you can call a meeting. You only get one button around, or one button per game. So you want to choose wisely when you want to use it. Oh hey, look, I won. Then you proceed. Then they got put into the thing. Bloop, they got voted out. And then, yay! Normally the imposter would have won because the crew can no longer win. For practice, we revived everyone instead. But yeah, so I would have won that game as imposter shapeshifter. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comments. I can always try and answer them the next time I do one of these. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. And I hope that you enjoy playing some Among Us. Later. Bye. Hello again. Just real quick, I found this really cool image on Reddit, and I have the link down here in the description if you want to go check it out for yourself. And it just gives a lot of information about where things are, and where the vents go, and where all the tasks are, and the names of everything. The only thing I didn't see was maybe Death Valley named on here, and that's pretty much it. But this is a really cool map. You should check it out, memorize it for yourself. It'll help you a lot in your games. So that's all. Thank you. Bye.